Hello everyone, my name is Adam and welcome back to a brand new video here on my YouTube channel. Long time no see. It's been just about 2.5 years I think since my last upload. It was around September 2019 if my memory serves me right. So it has been just a little bit of time. I know I was never exactly the most consistent of uploaders, but hey, I'm back. So I'm back with a CAS makeover of the Pancakes family. Obviously, one of the most iconic townie families of Sims 4. Not necessarily for the right reasons, because most people want to kill Eliza, but that's okay. No such thing as bad publicity and all that. So yeah. So I just wanted to kind of freshen them up a little bit. I have so many more packs now. I think I have them all except my first pet and maybe a few of the kits, because yeah, my thoughts on the kits, well, we might get into that another time. But anyway, so yeah, Bob and Eliza, I'm kind of refreshing all the townies in one of my save files. I've been playing with the Roomies household from Oasis Spring, so Zoe Patel and Gavin Richards and Jay Huntington and Mitchell Kalani, and I've been kind of messing their lives up basically. I love a bit of drama in my games, and so yeah, I'm kind of freshening up all the other townies and building new houses and stuff. There won't be videos for them all, like the Pancakes for example. I did their house a couple of weeks ago at this stage, kind of before I planned to come back as such, even though let's face it, I've been threatening to come back so many times. I think I've had like 2 or 3 Twitter accounts since my last upload, and each time I'm like, yeah, video coming soon or whatever. I just did a build, but I finally figured out OBS. I got a new laptop in September 2020, the start of 5th year, and so it runs OBS really smoothly, and I have all the packs and stuff now, and the game runs fine. And I also have Premiere Pro now. It's difficult to figure out, I'm not gonna lie, but it'll do the job for now, and I'll learn as I go, I guess. So hopefully that means that my content will go up in quality to a degree. So yeah, that's how it is. Right now I'm looking for a dress. I could picture it and I couldn't remember where it came from, but I knew I wanted it on Eliza. It's this beautiful khaki kind of shirt dress. It's from Discovery University, but I spent a good like 5 minutes scrolling trying to find it. So that's what this is. I could have cut it out, but I didn't. So there's that. I mean, what else have I been up to in my absence? I've been through a lot in sort of my personal life. It is the 24th of June, 24th of May even, oh my god. 24th of May when I'm recording this, and I'm in 6th year in secondary school in Ireland, which is basically our final year of the American equivalent to high school basically. So I have my like final exams, my leaving cert, in two weeks tomorrow from the date I'm recording the voiceover. I'm not sure when the video will go out. I might try and edit it this evening, we'll see. So yeah, I really just picked my timing excellently with that. You know, what a time to come back to YouTube, am I right? And I mean, it is a little bit crazy to think about, because I started my YouTube channel in the end of first year. It was like the start of June 2017. I remember I was sick like the last week maybe of first year, and then I got really into the likes of like Devin Bumpkin and Harry and Irrelevant Sims and that crew. And I remember that's kind of where my inspiration started for my YouTube channel, and now I'm like finishing secondary school. It's kind of mind-boggling, to be honest. So yeah, I'm in 6th year now. I got a job in the time that I've been gone. I work in a cafe now. I have done technically since January 2020, but also, you know, the other thing that happened being COVID. Technically speaking, I count like June 2020 is when I properly started. And yeah, I love it there. I'm really happy, and yeah, that's kind of how my life's been. Went through a lot of like personal stuff as well. Without getting too sort of into it, I lost a couple of relatives in way too short amount of time, and it's been a struggle in that sense. But no, look, life is strange, but that's what life is, I guess. And there's no point really complaining about it because can't do much. So yeah, how have you guys been? How are we feeling about the game? As I said earlier, I'm not sure how I feel about the kits. I liked them in concept, but it feels like they're putting too much emphasis on them, that they're like becoming the main sort of output for DLC, and I don't like it. Price wise, the content we're getting I don't think matches price wise necessarily, and I feel like it's a little bit cash grabby at this stage, so just kind of putting up random stuff, and I'm not a massive fan, but that's just me. I don't know, like expansion pack wise, I don't know what to expect yet. We're kind of, the general consensus is the next game pack coming sometime next month, I think, is Werewolves. Not really keen on the idea of that. I say I'm not much of a game player, but I have been playing a lot lately. But I don't play with a cult like ever. It's just not something that really interests me. And then I worry about, like, for the build mode, are we going to get kind of more Victorian, that style from vampires, which I feel like we already have in kind of abundance in the game. If I could speak, that would be lovely. And I don't see a need for more, so I would be a little bit worried, I guess, about that pack. But you know, at least it's a game pack and not a full-blown expansion, I guess, is one way to look at it. And yeah, I'm, I suppose, happy for players who do like the occult gameplay and stuff like that. Delighted for you. I meant to say, actually, I think we're gone past it now, but if you go back to when I was doing Eliza's formal wear, I gave her that, like, the kind of side part, the hair parted over like the shoulder from, I think it's Perfect Patio, one of the earlier stuff packs anyway. I never really use the hair because I find it's just very, it's almost, I know it's a cartoon game, but it's kind of cartoonishly voluminous, is that a word? They're just, it's kind of ridiculously big for a hair. But when she has it on, Addison, I called her Addison. Eliza looks so much like Addison Montgomery from Grey's Anatomy. You know, the kind of red hair. That maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm blind. I got glasses since my last upload, actually, so maybe I am blind. But let me know if you see that too, because I never saw it for her before. But I think it's because she always has the short bob, like, by default. And she's actually a really good-looking sim. Once, you know, I may have given her just the slightest bit of maybe some lip filler. I think that was all. I don't think I did much to, like, the rest of the face. It was just a little bit of plumping in the lips, and you can see now that's the kind of khaki dress, you just saw it there quickly, that I was looking for. It is from Discovery University, and I love it on her. And we're on to Bob now. Bob, I did this yesterday and I can't remember what I dressed him in. I'm sorry. I can't remember. I wanted to give him another one of, I actually didn't realise, I knew they had done a load of updates and things in terms of like hair texture for the more cultural hairs, I guess. And it's actually, I'm quite impressed with it actually myself. Obviously, I'm not really one to comment on it. I wouldn't be an expert in that field. But I was really impressed with how they had updated the textures, knowing what his hair was originally. But I did change it to the one from Cats and Dogs. I love that hair. The fade on it is really nice, and I do think the different shapes that they have. There's like 5 or 6 variants of that hair, which is different shapes shaved into it. I don't think it's necessary, but look, it's there. I'm just glad we have them by default, because actually, I'm not sure, again, I haven't been playing the game in a good while, but there's a new hair, it was added relatively recently, I think, as far as I remember from just Twitter and stuff, and it's kind of like a shoulder length hair, but it's got like the roots and kind of some of the hair is dyed. Love it, love the concept. Some of the colours are a bit iffy, but I do, you know, I love it. But we don't have just a plain variant of it, and I, like, why? I don't get the idea of adding sort of wildly coloured, not wildly coloured hair, because like obviously we have that as an option, but like, why would, if you're going to give us like an ombre hair or one of those, or like the roots dyed, can we not just have a plain variant of it as well? It annoys me, but you know, EA, I guess. So, but yeah, like I would much prefer to have two variants of a hair, one with sort of maybe a different dye job or whatever on it, as opposed to one hair, 6 different variants of one hair with different like paw shapes and shit printed into it. But that's just my 2 cents, I guess. I don't know. No one is listening realistically. I feel like such an outsider now in the Sims community because I've been gone for so long. Okay, I'm actually running out of time here now. So maybe that's a story for another day. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm delighted to be back, and I hopefully will be somewhat consistent throughout the summer. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again. Like and comment below. Follow me on Twitter. It'll be in the description. I don't know what my handle is anymore. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye.